10 major problems with electric cars you must know before buying one. Electric cars are being sold as the future, quiet, clean, and inevitable. But here's the uncomfortable question no showroom wants you to ask. What happens after the excitement fades? After the first charging problem, the first winter range loss, the first expensive repair bill. Because owning an electric car isn't just about technology, it's about long-term reality. Today we're exposing 10 major problems with electric cars that can quietly cost you money, time, and peace of mind before you ever realize what you signed up for. Problem number 10. Public charging is unreliable. On paper, public charging sounds simple. Low battery, pull up, plug in, wait 30 to 60 minutes, and go. In reality, it's one of the biggest frustrations of EV ownership. Public chargers are notoriously unreliable. It's common to arrive and find the charger completely out of service. And even when it works, charging isn't as simple as tapping a credit card. Most chargers require proprietary apps, account creation, and sometimes payment systems that fail mid-session. Even worse, chargers are far less common than gas stations. If one location is busy or broken, you often can't just drive to another nearby option. Tesla is the exception, not the rule. For most EV owners, public charging remains inconsistent, slow, and stressful. And that problem feeds directly into the next issue. Problem number 9. Unpredictable driving range. EVs advertise impressive range numbers, 300 miles, 350 miles, sometimes more. But those numbers are ideal scenarios, not real life. Cold weather can reduce range by 20 to 30%, even with heat pumps and thermal management systems. Extreme heat can do the same. Highway driving, high speeds, towing, and heavy loads further reduce range. On top of that, manufacturers recommend keeping batteries between 20% and 80% to protect long-term battery health. That means a large portion of the advertised range isn't realistically usable, so a 300-mile EV often behaves like a 200-mile vehicle in everyday conditions. Range anxiety isn't psychological, it's practical. Problem number 8, battery degradation over time. Just like phones and laptops, EV batteries degrade. Most electric vehicles lose around 5 to 10% of battery capacity within the first 100,000 miles. That means a car rated for 300 miles, when new may only manage 270 or even 260 miles after several years. And degradation doesn't stop there. It continues slowly as the vehicle ages. This is why EV buyers are often advised to purchase the longest range version available, even if it costs more upfront. You're not just buying range, you're buying future protection. Still, degradation is unavoidable, and that leads to the next hidden cost. Problem number 7, tires wear out much faster. EVs are heavy. They also deliver instant torque. That combination is brutal on tires. While EV owners save money on oil changes and often on brake wear thanks to regenerative braking, tires wear out 2 to 3 times faster than on comparable gas vehicles. And depending on the model, and you may find yourself replacing tires far more often. And EV-specific tires are not cheap. The money saved on maintenance doesn't disappear. It just moves to a different line item. Problem number 6, repairs are complex and expensive. EVs are often marketed as simple machines, but that simplicity is misleading. Modern EVs are packed with complex cooling systems, high voltage electronics, computer modules, sensors, cameras, screens, and software. When something goes wrong, repairs are often more expensive than on gas cars. And because EVs are still relatively new, many technicians lack deep repair experience, especially outside major cities. For some brands, service networks are limited. This can mean long wait times, travel to distant service centers, and higher labor costs. EVs may have fewer moving parts, but when they break expensively. Independent repair shops are often locked out, reducing competition and increasing prices. And unlike gas cars, DIY repairs are almost non-existent, making owners fully dependent on the manufacturer. Problem number 5, unknown long-term reliability. Most popular electric vehicles on the road today are still too young to have a real long-term track record. We simply don't know how they'll behave after 10, 12, or 15 years of real-world use. With gas cars, decades of data tell us what fails and when. With EVs, owners are still discovering those answers in real time. Software aging, electronic component failures, cooling system wear, and long-term battery stress are still unknown variables. When you buy an EV today, you're not just buying transportation, you're participating in a long-term experiment. No one yet knows how repair costs scale after a decade. No one knows how obsolete software will be supported long-term. And replacement parts availability 10 to 15 years from now remains uncertain. Problem number 4, battery failure. Fear. To be fair, widespread battery failure is rare, and warranties are long. But fear doesn't come from probability alone. It comes from consequences. If a battery fails outside warranty, replacement costs can exceed $10,000 to $20,000, instantly turning a functional car into a financial burden. Unlike an engine repair, battery replacement often exceeds the resale value of older EVs, making repair economically irrational. Even if failure never happens, the psychological weight of that risk stays with the owner and future buyers. This fear directly affects resale demand and trade-in offers. It also discourages long-term ownership, pushing buyers toward leasing instead. And over time, that fear becomes baked into how the entire market values used EVs. Problem number 3. Resale value drops sharply after warranty. Electric vehicles tend to hold value reasonably well at first, until the battery warranty nears its end. That's when depreciation accelerates sharply. Buyers become hesitant. Dealers lower trade-in offers, private buyers disappear. Unlike gas cars, where age and mileage matter most, EV value is tightly tied to battery health and remaining warranty coverage. Once that safety net disappears, even well-maintained EVs can lose value faster than expected, sometimes dramatically. A perfectly running EV can still be treated as a risk asset. Battery uncertainty outweighs cosmetic condition or service history. And this creates a market where older EVs struggle to find confident buyers. Problem number 2, high insurance costs. Many EV buyers are shocked when they receive their insurance quote. Despite excellent safety ratings, electric cars are expensive to insure. Why? Because even minor accidents can involve battery inspections, sensor recalibration, or structural components integrated into the battery pack. Repair complexity drives up claim costs, and insurers pass that cost directly to owners. Lower fuel costs don't always translate to lower monthly ownership costs. Insurance often fills the gap. In some cases, insurance premiums erase fuel savings entirely. Luxury EVs are hit especially hard due to repair labor and parts pricing. And as repair costs rise, insurance rates are likely to follow. Problem number 1, purchase price. This is the barrier that stops most buyers immediately. Electric cars are still too expensive for the average consumer. Even with incentives, many EVs cost significantly more than comparable gas or hybrid vehicles. Financing stretches longer. Monthly payments rise. And when you combine high purchase price with uncertain resale, insurance costs, and battery anxiety, the financial equation becomes uncomfortable. EV technology is improving rapidly, but affordability is lagging behind reality. For many households, the math simply doesn't work yet. Price remains the biggest obstacle to mass adoption. And until EVs become truly affordable, hesitation will remain justified. Electric vehicles are not bad, in fact, many are excellent. But they are early stage technology, improving rapidly year by year, much like personal computers in the 1990s. Waiting often means getting better range, better charging, better reliability, better pricing. For many buyers today, hybrids or plug-in hybrids offer a smarter balance. Electrification without the full list of compromises. So now the question is yours. Would you buy an electric car today, or would you wait? Have these problems changed how you think about EV ownership? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience helps others make smarter decisions. If this breakdown added value, hit like and subscribe for honest, consumer-first car buying advice. The EV future is coming, and we'll help you navigate it with clarity, not hype.